All right, guys, we're going to be starting in about 1 minute. All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. What's today, the 4th? How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Good to see you, Chuck, Norman, Jose. Good to see you all. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. You guys hear me loud and clear there? Donnie, good to see you. Good to see you. Andrea, everybody. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let me tell you, today's list, I don't know if you guys are watching on YouTube Live, but you can see this list is pretty damn big right now. Why? Because it's Tuesday. That's why. Tuesdays always treats us very well. And we'll look, I got a really nice list here. Everybody should be at least trading one share of stock. Listen, if you can't buy anything, just buy one damn share of it just to know what the glory is, because there's a lot going on. All right. So anyway, so what we got going on? So we got a bunch of stuff going on today. Obviously, we're going to talk about what stocks that moved yesterday. We actually, shockingly, yesterday was a pretty decent day. The ADT, I don't know if you guys heard about it. Let me bring that up right here and share that with you. ADT, and bring this up right there. All right, and let me blow up the screen so you guys can see a little bigger on the YouTube channel. By the way, if you guys are, I know we have hundreds of people logged into the cyber group room, but guys, if you're in the cyber group room, we'll send out a link. It's always nice for you guys to log into our YouTube channel. Because we stream video there. So it's always pretty cool if you guys could set that up. And we'll send out a link. I'll have my staff, IT, send you out that link so you guys can log in. You should be able to have it on two screens. But anyway, let's talk about the ADT really quick. So rumor has it, well, it's not a rumor or whatever, but it looks like Google bought 7% of ADT. Now, what was crazy about this stock, I'm just going to bring this up. The stock went from $9 to $20, and then right in the pre-market, the thing just tanked. But we killed it. The thing really took off right from 13 and went right back up. So, I don't know if you guys have cameras. I mean, you see what the hell's going on in this world. In the United States, riots everywhere. So what took off? Guns, purchases, ammo. Guess what? Security cameras, right? People now everyone's got their phone and want to record. Well, now people are putting cameras everywhere. So I don't know, but I'm just telling you my personal feelings. I have Nest cameras my whole house. I think I got probably about 7 or 8 cameras everywhere. And I think the only thing that Nest was really missing, and by the way, they're great cameras. I love them. Not only is that Big Brother's watching, look, let me tell you, it is so freaky what these companies do when this little phone is always listening in. But anyway, regarding about the Nest, I think the only thing they were missing was a company that basically a central station, they call it, right? Is that what they call it? And I think that what caused them to be interested in ADT. Being a public company, that's one of the benefits about being public. So I would keep a close eye on ADT. It might be a good swing trade. Okay. It might be a good swing trade. Because it's just a matter of time. Like I said, if you saw what Google did with Nest, and Nest got bought out, what, $2 billion, $3 billion. You saw they bought out Yale. I mean, listen, they got to finish that package. That only thing is missing is that ADT. Now, listen, that is just more of an investor thinking, but you have to understand. And I talk to a lot of traders in the room and a lot of my students. If you want to be a good investor, how in the hell are you going to be a good investor if you don't even know what's happening over the course of the day? Because if you were a trader, an investor, and you bought ADT at 20, even though you love the stock, you're down to 13, you're basically just down about 70%. You just got crushed there. So, but that's why you got, when there's smoke, there's fire, but you got to also know when there's a fire, you might have to run, because it might not be for you. It might be more than you could chew. So that's one thing that was pretty good yesterday. A couple of the stocks also did pretty well yesterday. We're going to talk about them. Mara, did awesome. This stock you can see at 8 o'clock this morning in pre-market, ran from 260 up to 460. Great move. I traded it, did really well, bought several thousand shares. For an advanced trader as me, as a beginner trader, you could trade 1,000 shares, nice spread, great volume. You could see level 3 has been awesome right there. And blockchain, right? That also did phenomenal yesterday. Look at that stock, $2.80 to $4. By the way, cyber traders, you know this. Did you see the seller of 250,000 shares looking to sell at $4? He was sitting there since 9:30 in the morning. Guess what would happen when it got to $4? Go look at the chart. As soon as it hit $4, boom, it came right back down to 320. You got to follow the money. That was the easiest picking I've ever seen in trading in a long time. Think about $250,000. First of all, if you look at the orders right here on the right, 900, 10,000, 800,000, 2,000, 12,000. Okay, that's significant. 250,000 sitting there at $4. And if everyone here on YouTube and Facebook Live, you guys want to see it, pay the $9, do the trial, get into trading for a week, and then we'll see, and you'll get to know a little bit more about how these things actually work. But that was an awesome call out right there. This other one did pretty well too. What was it? The JMIA. That one also had a really nice pop, 15 to 23. Look at the long-term trade on that stock. That stock went from $8 not even about a couple of days ago. Look, it's already at 21. You see, everyone's always considering, what's Apple doing? What's Facebook? I know they're doing good, but think about it as a business decision. You rather risk less and you can make twice as much. I don't think Apple doubled in a week. So anyway, we saw it happening. I know some guys did a nice little day trade on it. Did pretty good. Congratulations. Space, I don't know what happened here, but this one had a really nice pop. Earnings came out yesterday. Didn't work out too well for that stock. So anyway, I would keep an eye on it. I'm actually losing. No, I'm actually breaking even now. I was making money on the stock. Now it looks like I'm breaking even. I think I own it. I own it at what did I buy it? I think at 18, 19. Yeah, I was doing pretty well, and I'm still up. I like the stock. I like the billionaires flying into space. They got what else they can do with their money, right? I mean, you got to do something, I mean, it's what's crazy? It's some people have a lot of money in this world. You could always think about the Bezos and, Elon Musk and all these, Warren Buffett, there are a lot of rich people. Michael Bloomberg, Michael Bloomberg, I don't know if you know this. I mean, even if you think of President Trump's worth $5 million. Michael Bloomberg is worth like $5 billion. I think Trump was worth. Michael Bloomberg is worth like $30 billion, $40 billion. He makes him look like a midget. I hate to say it. I mean, that's a lot of money. And it's incredible as people have a lot of money. And guess what? That is just a fraction of what in this world. There's that guy down in Mexico. He's also one of the richest people in the world, who owns a phone company, Mexico, Telephone Mexico, whatever it is. But anyway, there's a lot of companies. So listen, if I can $250,000, why not? Right. One thing I always regret that I never did, and I don't know, maybe I was lucky I didn't, whatever. One thing I always regret that I wish I could have done in my younger days is I wish I could have flew on a Concorde. I mean, it wasn't even, when you really think about it, $7,000 one way. It's, a lot cheaper than paying $250,000 on going on going out of space. But that was probably one of the best experiences anyone could probably imagine, being on that thing. I remember living on the South Shore of Long Island when it first came out, the Concorde. If I could only, has anyone ever seen the Concorde? Have any of you guys ever seen it live, or what happened? What is? Let me tell you, that was the most beautiful plane I've ever seen. And when the thrusters, when they open up the thrusters, you could hear the thing 50 miles away. It was so damn loud. It sounded like, I don't know if you guys ever heard the space shuttle take off. Okay. It sounded like the space shuttle every day, at my house. That's how loud that thing was. You heard it. It was just incredible. Incredible. It was beyond of a takeoff. It was, right, John? I mean, you're from the UK. That's right. So yeah, it was down there. But anyway, sorry to get off the subject, but sometimes these experiences teach you, how to trade certain stocks, because you know what? You got to think like an entrepreneur. You got to think like a businessman. Like, you know what? That's a good idea. As much as you might be against, let's say you hear these people, oh, these billionaires, whatever. I hate that. Listen, at the end of the day, if you can't beat them, join them. Just because just because you have something against them, just you can make money with them. All right. Just, you know what? That's the way you got to look at it. I spent time in JFK in the 70s. My father was a pilot at American Airlines, Chuck. Well, like I said, JFK from my house was literally like maybe 10 miles, from JFK. But anyway, that was an unbelievable experience. Anyway, let's get back to the watch list because we're running at, we're already 12 minutes into it, into right into it. And I want to be able to look at this. One more stock I want to look up. COCP's one also we traded yesterday. That thing was also a phenomenal stock going right into the close. Stock started around $1.20. Look how gorgeous that stock went. It went all the way to 280. Guess what? It gapped up today, went to $4. Big winner. But you know what? She's on the watch list, but I kind of was considering taking her off because she came back down so much. She was up pretty big this morning. All right, so let's go bring this back to a 1 minute chart and let's see what's going on this morning. So anyway, SSNT, let's go back to that stock. Listen, this is a great example of a stock that has a very small float. All right. Stock traded 6.5 million shares already in pre-market. It ran from $4 up to $18. This thing was up almost 600%. Almost by 8 o'clock this morning. It was unbelievable. Last time we saw this was with Kodak, okay? And this obviously blows Kodak away at $4 to 18. But anyway, this stock is a category 4. So be careful trading a stock like this. You got to be a little bit more advanced. This thing's got some nasty shakes. Some of you logged in when I logged in around at 7:45. I'll tell you the truth. I was this close to buying it too. I'm like, damn it, what the hell's going on with this stock? And then I was reading the news and I saw the float. And I'm like, you know what? This is a short squeeze. Thank God I didn't buy it because the stock went out. I actually went into Nikola, the NKLA trade. Bring that one up. So Nikola is the one that I did jump in. This stock has been a great swing trade so far. The stock was down to 30. The stock has been having a really, really good move the last several days. If I go back yesterday, you could see, hold on. It's not a good chart. Okay. So it was at 31. Stock's already at 38. Earnings are coming out today. Okay. After the close. So I averaged up already on this stock 3 times. So depending how the stock goes, I might consider holding it all day. All right. With earnings, it's all about having a good price on the stock. You guys remember this stock very, very well. We made a lot of money on this stock and I'm going to keep bringing it up. You can go back to our YouTube channel, check it out. But we sold the stock all the way at 89. We bought it at like 36, 37, right? Same price where I owned it. That stock, I tell you, that was just unbelievable stock. I mean, I made my family members, I know people in the traders room killed it on that one too. That was fun. Just like a Kodak trade. All right, let's go talk about some stocks. We got that one. We got that one. Also, BLNK. Blink, some of you guys have been trading this already in pre-market. This stock obviously been doing pretty well too. Gapped up pretty big, just not at 845. Starting to build a nice little Fausto flag. Testing resistance levels about 3 days ago. So that's why if you look at the orders, you could see there's some big iceberg orders at that resistance levels right around that 13 price level due to what happened a couple of days ago. So be careful that one. CLSN, another one that's going on the watch list. Stocks up 7%, 700,000 shares. We traded this stock. You guys remember we traded this in July, had a great pop from $1.50 to $6.50, came right back down. Go back to your journals, review it, learn how you trade it. It's got a good spread. If you followed what we taught you in class, you'll know exactly if you should trade several thousand or just trade a couple of hundred on this stock. So definitely go look back into your journals, all you cyber traders. All right. So NEO is like all over the place. So NEO's got nasty shakes. Okay. We traded NEO so many times. And you could just look at that little long trade right here of this stock. So NIO has been a great, great swing trade. We all know this is copycat Tesla of China. But NIO, just be very, very careful. It's got these, I'm telling you, it's got these crazy shakes on it. You got to own it at a good price, and you got to hold it for shakes. It's the same thing like Nikola. Nikola's got nasty shakes, okay? And, I got shaken out already this morning, Nikola. I lost a little bit. If I ended up paying more from where I sold it, I'm like, damn it, man, they got me. It's all about owning it at a good price, all right? Now, a couple of the stocks that are on the watch list, but our second protocol, ATHI, stock's up 172%. You could see it's been trending down right here, but looks like she's got some support levels coming up to this about this 350. I want to see how that works out. Stock's trading unbelievable shares though. DPHC. By the way, everybody on YouTube and Facebook Live, make sure you subscribe to us, and not only on YouTube and like us, but I'm also going to be, we post these all on our Twitter feed. So, and also everyone here in the cyber group room, like I said, if you want to keep it and keep a track of what we've been doing and want to get that alert. So listen, trading's not a full-time job, right? And we always we do these tweets on them. So if there is something moving, we are going to share it with you. Sometimes we don't send alerts here in the cyber group room, but make sure you are subscribed to the Twitter so you do get those alerts. With social media, you got to be on top of that stuff. Listen, you got to be a rocket scientist to. They make it very easy for us. If you can watch on here, YouTube and Facebook, you should subscribe to all of them. SONN's another one that had a really pop up. I don't know what happened. This thing just took off from 360 to 560, but she's building some really good support levels. Now, you guys remember the stock also. Here's another one, like a Nikola, like a Kodak, like a Fran trade, and it's also the SONN. You remember the stock? We traded it back in March. Stock went from $10 to $50 in 3 days. In 1 day, it ran from 20 to 50. Okay. Great short squeeze. It did just a couple of days ago. Same thing. Almost ran to $10. Just be very careful with it. You're not trying to hit home runs. You're just trying to make a day's pay on it. But this is a good one that we traded in the past. And guess what? She's back in play again. SRNE. This one also up about 7%, up 2 million shares already traded, kind of flat. Stock's been a great swing trade, making a higher high. It's been a pretty good swing trade so far. Day trade, I don't know yet. We'll see how she opens up. ZCMD, the list is huge. This one also, don't know what the hell happened with this one. Big pop at 8 o'clock, went from 3 to 7. Must have been a short squeeze, holding it pretty strong. 1.2 million already traded, up 35%. Got some really good iceberg orders on level 3 right there. So listen, some of these stocks like the SSNT, like the Nikola, like the BLNK, they look good now, but they might stink when the market opens up. What was the big mover yesterday? We had a stock yesterday. Which one was it? The MARA. MARA was in the morning watch list, but she wasn't. She was a second protocol stock. All of a sudden, from nowhere, she took off. So don't underestimate these. Just because we say, you know what, this one looks better than other ones, but all of a sudden, people hold their trades and won't execute those orders until the market opens up. But the watch list is out there. UAVS is another one. We typed in the wrong window. UAVS. There we go. Nice little Fausto flag right here. Stock also went to $1 to $5. A lot of you remember the stock we traded. This one also back in the end of April. I want to put this one on a watch list too. Like it. She's at the highs. Very interesting. Last but not least, COCP is another one to put on the watch list. Is that the one? Yeah, there it is. Up 13%, 10 million shares traded, making a higher high already. You could see that it's kind of breaking that, yearly high right there. Another stock I want to keep an eye, but she is backing off from 340. She dropped down 260. That's a pretty substantial drop. But she's kind of like finding its way back a little bit. Let's see if she breaks this 270 resistance levels. You could see right there around 270 right here. You got a 10,000, 18,000 share seller and a 28,000 share. A lot of orders out there to move the stock. So, must be a lot of shares outstanding. All right, guys. So that pretty much does it. Those are all the stocks. Cliff is saying Riot is dropping and Mara is dropping. That's why, Cliff, when we trade, day trading and swing trading are totally different. Totally different. But the good thing about that Riot, I hope everybody learned a very valuable lesson. when I called it out. The order was out there at $4. It did exactly what it did, went to $4, and it tanked at $4. Okay. And if you didn't, I mean, I wish I could show you on my phone. Hold on. I don't know if my nephew's going to get pissed at me. Excuse me, but I'll even show you on my phone. I don't know if you guys could see this. Okay, so I don't know if you guys could see that. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'm trying to show on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you can see, but I sent him a text around 12:26. He says, I'm killing it today. Really nice pop and Riot. He said, I says, Riot's got a big seller at $4. He goes, I'm locked up for 4 positions. 4 positions have new coming out with news this week. Very excited. You think it's going to sell? Yes, I'm going to get out. So anyway, if he didn't get out, look where he'd be right now. And this is a stock that he was holding right around 250. So it's just being the right place at the right time. Nope, it's too bright, Mark. Yeah, I think it's the phone. I'll see if I can post that up in there. Blink is moving again. That's what Patrick is saying. BLNK. Let's bring that up. Yep. There you go. There you go. That one had a star next to it. That's the one right there. If you guys could see it, post it up on. You can see YouTube Live, Facebook Live right there on the side. I'll blow up the screen so you guys can see it a little bit bigger. So you know I'm not faking it. There it is. All right. All right, guys. Listen. Let's get ready for the market open. We got about a little less than 7 minutes. Sorry if I jabbed it away I'm just a little upset that I never flew on the Concorde. But listen, there's a lot of opportunities out there, a lot of stocks that are moving. Listen, a lot of these stocks are not going to move. Some of them will. We're going to find new ones. So if you are a member here at CyberTrading University, just, if you see something, you say something, remember what we train you what to do. It's not about me, guys. It's about you guys. I train you so we can make money together, not to watch me what I make and lose. It's about working together. It's a team effort. So, and if you're new here to Cyber University, you're doing a trial, listen, please do not buy anything. Just sit back and watch, okay? You just need to see if trading's for you. You hear the good, the bad, the ugly. Now you know what it's like to be with the So's Bandit, and you see, and why you've been in business for 25 years. And if you're new here to YouTube or Facebook, just click on the bottom, like us, and maybe do the trial for $9 and see what trading's all about. Last but not least, before we go, everybody, just want to pop this up here really quick. Hold on. So right here, don't forget, pop this for me, and don't forget about this. So basically, Wednesday, we're going to have open house with Fausto. We do this every week. And today at 11 a.m., if you're a Cyber Group member, we have Traders Talk, which is one of the most popular Cyber Group events that we do. So don't forget to register for that. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe. And we'll see you back here at 2:30. We'll see you back here at 11. And if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you guys back here at 2:30. Good luck and be safe. And let's make some money today.